Right, so never had a machine, honestly, that has made it this close to getting destroyed by hammer that many times. So, not lying either. There's the hammer. Right, been a bit of a ball ache this. I'm sure I did a video ages and ages ago on it when I first got it. When I did that video for it, it took the old quid. It worked to some extent. It's been nothing but a pain in the ass. I won't even lie. Like, genuinely, with a passion, just don't want to see this thing anymore. Anyway, so what happened with it is, took the mech that was in it out. This had been stored outside-ish. It wasn't in great nick in that respect. It's not that bad now. You can probably see like a couple of little war wounds, although I've repaired it all as best I can. I mean, without filling it. I'm not going to fill all that in. All the wood had expanded. Sent the mech off anyway. Mech went, came back. Thought, plug this in, this might actually work, and it didn't, which was really annoying. The mech had a bad acceptance rate on it. That was the first probably little frustration about it. And then the second frustration being that when I put a pound coin in it, so I'll demonstrate now with one of them new pound coins that's on the dryer. New pound coin now goes into the machine. Didn't do that. It just ignored it. It just pretended it wasn't there and it just spat it straight back out again. That's kind of quite annoying. So, between Magic, myself, my mate Darren, you know him as Barcrest Players or Barcrest Plays or various other accounts he's had. But yeah, anyway, so he lives in Northern Ireland. Tried to get this one to some sort of working state again now. Darren very kindly sent me over an MPU4 Mod 4. Now, the one that was in this had a slight battery leak and needed a repair. I did the repair myself, which was very minor stuff. And it worked again, which was good, but this fault existed. So obviously, like, to rule things out, we swapped the board out. Didn't make a difference. And then we also went as far as swapping the loom out. So we swapped the loom out, didn't make a difference. So it was neither of those two things. In test, so in demo and test play, you could quite happily put a pound coin in it. That would go in no problem, and it would happily take it. But as soon as you just stuck it in real mode, it went F you. Anyway, sorted the mech out. So I spent a full day on this yesterday. Stripped it all down, pulled it all apart, put it all back together, and I exhausted everything. I tried everything, and then just out of interest, there's a chute in the top of that. I swapped that out. Luckily, I had a spare one. Put that in, and it worked straight away. So that fixed that problem. Then I had a routing issue. Fixed that problem thanks to a bit of help from Magic and a manual. Got that back going again, and believe it or not, we now have a machine again. Now this is set now currently to £10 jackpot, not £5 jackpot, but it says up there. But it's still 10p a go. The options with it are 5p, £5, 10p, £5, or 10p, £10. I can't figure out how to get it into 20p. There probably is a way, but I can't figure it out. And the settings don't say it goes to 20p, so I'm not sure it does or doesn't at the moment. Honestly, I kind of want to see the back of this. I genuinely do. I probably will just sell this pretty much straight away now. I will have a quick play on it. It should be relatively happy, but as you can see, it's doing as it should. It's taking new quids, which is half the battle. But it's been a ball ache. It's been an absolute pain in the arse, this. And I didn't think it would be when I bought it. I thought it'd be pretty straightforward. Should be relatively happy as well. I did boost the percentage up 8%, so it should be relatively pleased. And also every win I've taken off it, like for the last day or two, has all been like quids or 20p's. Oh yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Would have rather had crazy cash, but like I said, it should be relatively happy. Probably need to put a new speaker in it as well. Speaker's not the best. I think it's on its last legs. That's a 2-second job to swap that out. If anybody does want this, then more than welcome to make me an offer on it. Like I said, I don't think I'll be hanging on to it for too much longer. But it is quite a nice retro machine all in all. The club version of this is absolutely dire, by the way. So blocky and horrible to play and boring. I'd never own the club version of it. If you gave me one for free, I'd just smash it up. And it'd deserve it. As you can hear, that speaker needs doing, but that's the only thing, and that's very, very minor. Like I said, that's just a question of unscrewing it and putting another one in. Incidentally, my next videos you'll see will almost certainly be out and about, like planned trip to Bognor, and then I've like kind of said to a few people, might well like bob over and have a look at the Isle of Wight and a few other places. So yeah, there'll be loads of stuff coming up that I'm going to do, like content wise, but just don't expect, like, one thing that, so it pisses me off a little bit, but don't expect me to force every machine out like all of the people on YouTube do. Like, so if you want to watch people that basically don't care whether they win or lose and they just want to make a video of them finally getting a jackpot on something when they're putting their own cash for it, then like probably don't watch mine. Probably go and watch theirs. If you want to like see some like realistic play, then probably watch mine. Like I genuinely, even though I don't play them for a living anymore, still prefer winning to losing. Like, call me crazy if you want. So I just don't, like, don't get me wrong, like everybody, I get involved in stuff, like we all do, everybody gets involved in machines. But I certainly don't, I don't take stuff on for the sake of taking them on. Like, watch the guys that do that. Like, I'll play them on the merits, and if there's value in them, fine. If there's no value in them, I just won't bother. Still a fair bit of life in this. It's potted again. Shame I can't get it there. Get a bit of crazy cash off it. That's like the best feature on it, crazy cash, if it decides it ever wants to offer it. You can just hear that speaker just dropping out a little bit. But anyway, we have a working, happy machine that does exactly what it's meant to do, finally. All the bulbs work except for two. I think the only bulbs that I've got out are the BWB ones, weirdly. Neither of them work. Well, I'm not that bothered about them. And also, another weird thing about it I had to fix, so if you can see under there. If you go under there, there's like a little lip here, where my finger is, and that lip actually catches coins. Don't know whether they modified it on other machines, but it was a bit daft. I just put a piece of plastic in there and duct taped it in, so it now shoots everything back out. But as you can see, working. Like I said, hope you enjoy the videos that are going to come, because there are going to be a few coming up soon. Obviously, without fail, there's definitely going to be some battle axe in there. Sorry, apologies. But I will try and play some of the other stuff. But like I said, like honestly, don't watch my vids if you think that that I'm just going to force shit for the sake of it, because I just don't do that. It's just not in my genetic makeup, if you like. I'm just not into that sort of thing. Like, even though, like I said, don't play anymore, haven't done for a long time, I still prefer winning to losing. Anyway, cheers, enjoy.